Ever seen a goat with a face just like a human's? Or how about the rare and genetically morphed buffalo that looked more like an alligator? Or maybe you've seen the insect which is so big it makes a tarantula look like a ladybug. If you haven't, don't swipe or click away, because here are the 10 animals that are born only once in 1,000 years. Number 10. Winged cat. It's a bird! It's a cat! Oh no, it's just a flying cat? Wait, what? Back up a little. Oh, I see. This is a rare genetic mutation that makes the cat look like it has wings growing out of the side of its belly. Almost all of the videos you're seeing originated in the 2000s in China, but this isn't the first time people heard about winged cats. In fact, the American naturalist called Henry David Thoreau recorded them in one of his reports, dating back from 1842. So, were those real wings the cat could use to fly around the house? Technically speaking, no. They just looked like wings, but they were just padded fur that made it appear like the cat had wings. But there is another explanation for this weird condition. Sometimes it's a skin growth called feline cutaneous asthenia, which is improper healing of the skin. They are usually made up of neuromuscular tissue, because sometimes the cats can move these weird-looking limbs at will. In the past, this made people believe flying cats were heavenly creatures, which also explains the Sphinx. Number 9. Human-pig hybrid. That's a chimera. This human-pig creature is what horrified and disgusted millions of people around the world when they read Animal Farm by George Orwell, and rightfully so. But why have scientists created this animal in the real world? The simple answer is because they wanted to solve the problem with the shortage of donor organs. So, instead of relying on the generosity of donors, the researchers at the Salk Institute have created the Chimera Project. It's aimed to introduce an animal similar to the human with a human cell and create a human-pig hybrid whose organs we could use to save human lives. The embryo you see in the picture is exactly what we're talking about. But this is not something that people have readily accepted. The idea of having chimeras protect the human race, like they did during the time when people believed in gods instead of a singular god, has been met with some criticism. First of all, this breaks almost all of the moral guidelines of medicine, and it's hard to find donors for the project. And even if they did find the donors, the next thing they'll have to worry about is the morality of killing a half-human being for the sake of saving the life of another. Is it still murder? Number 8. White tiger. When a Bengal or a Siberian tiger is suffering from a condition called leucistic pigmentation, then you get a tiger that's 1 in a million. This is a loss of pigmentation in the skin, but this is the cool part. It doesn't lose all its color. The tigers only lose their orange color and keep their black stripes. In a way, they look like a zebra, if the zebra had jagged, sharp teeth and was a killing machine. But even the white tiger has an exception. Sometimes the stripes on his body are completely white, and these are called stripeless tigers. The white tiger, on the other hand, is a lot heavier than the plain orange Bengal tiger. They can grow to an astonishing weight of 230 kilograms or 510 pounds. And usually, they can smash that like button just like you should do if you haven't done so already. But no, in all seriousness, what they can do is grow up to 10 feet or 3 meters in length. Number 7. Buffalo-crocodile. The people from a small village in Sisaket province, Thailand, witnessed a terrifying animal anomaly. One of the buffalo in the village gave birth to something that looked like a buffalo, but also resembled a crocodile. The animal had the body and the hooves of a buffalo, just like its healthy parents, but the rest of its body resembled that of a crocodile. With a scaly skin and an elongated snout, this buffalo looked like something straight out of a horror movie. The locals began theorizing that this happened because one of the crocodiles and the neighbor's buffalo had one hell of a date inside the water, and they didn't stick to only first base. Because of its deformities, the buffalo crocodile died shortly after its birth. Number 6. Bodybuilder whippet. This is a whippet. This is Wendy. She's also a whippet. But as you can see from the picture, this girl is nothing like other whippet dogs. She has twice the muscle mass of many male whippets, and this is because Wendy likes to lift weights. Nah, we're just kidding. Although, we think it would be awesome to see a dog pumping iron. Back to the story. Wendy is suffering from a condition called bully whippet syndrome. This means Wendy is born with twice the muscle of an ordinary dog, but this condition isn't unique only to Wendy. There are numerous examples of animals with double the normal muscle mass. Even humans have been known to have it. You mean Schwarzenegger, right? Number 5. The wetapunga. Want to have nightmares for the rest of your life? Here's a cricket that's about 50 times larger than the average cricket. Back in the day, these giant critters, some of which can weigh about 35 grams, which is over 1 ounce, were very common. But after the 1890s, their population diminished because of predators. They were native to Northland, Auckland, and the Great Barrier, but until 2012, they were only present on Hoturu or the Little Barrier Island. But after 2012, the population boomed because the Auckland Zoo found a way of successfully breeding them and releasing 4,000 of them into the wilderness. Number 4. Three-headed frog. It looks like 3 frogs were dipped in radioactive waste, and something caused their bodies to twist and bind together to create a single frog. The scientist who discovered this frog with 3 heads and 6 feet thought that it was just 3 frogs on top of one another, but later became shocked when they found out the truth. We don't know if the 3-headed frog eats with all 3 of its mouths, but we do know that all 6 of its legs are functional. Number 3. Henry the hexapus. This is a hexapus, and should not be confused with the crab. The name comes from the abnormal number of tentacles on this octopus, and since he had 6, just like King Henry VIII and his 6 wives, they named him after the king. The people who caught it in North Wales while fishing for lobster didn't realize that this creature had 6 tentacles. It was only later that they discovered the one they captured was quote-unquote special. From then on, scientists confirmed that this was a birth anomaly, and he was displayed in the Blackpool Center. This happened back in 2008, and a group of Americans captured a hexapus in Greece, but they cooked it and ate it. Number 2. Human-faced goat. A weird-looking video started circulating online from Rajasthan, India. In it, the locals showcase a goat that seemed to have the face of a human being. Not only was the video shared on social media, but they also worshipped the odd-looking goat as if he was the embodiment of God. We don't know about you, but to us, it seems like this goat has a forever sad face. Number 1. Double-headed snake. One snake breeder came to the vet to show them something he has never seen in his life. His mama boa constrictor gave birth to a little baby boa, but the little baby had 2 heads. The vets were stunned to see the snake at their clinic, and they immediately took it under the x-ray. They realized that the 2 heads are fully formed, and the snake even has 2 beating hearts. One of them is positioned normally, while the other one is slightly off. When they told the owner about the 2 hearts, he was stunned. On a related note, do you think a double-headed snake has the same venom quantity as 1 snake or 2 snakes? You can tell us in the comments section below. If you like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.